So, welcome to part 2 of our 2-part series on the 7 biggest mistakes to avoid when investing in crypto. In the first video, I shared 4 huge mistakes that either I personally made or I've seen others make, and it either caused us to lose gains on our investment or, just overall frustration with crypto. If you missed the first video, I want to encourage you to check it out because, like this video, it was packed with pure value from real experiences. And my goal with this series is to share these mistakes with you so you don't fall into the same traps. And so, in a moment, we're going to jump right in. But first, I need to share 2 quick points with you. Number 1, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And number 2, the items shared are not ordered in any level of importance. Although one may resonate with you more than another, they're all equally important, so be sure to stay to the end to hear them all. Great, so let's do it. So my 5th biggest crypto mistake to avoid is not focusing on the macro versus the micro. Few really understand how young the crypto market is and how early investors really are. What is happening in crypto and with blockchain technology right now will have a lasting effect on humanity for generations. And with early adoptions, just like with any new technology, there will be volatility. There will be optimism, and there will be fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I didn't fully understand this when I first began investing in crypto. I would hear these news stories like China banning Bitcoin, and it would freak me out. But then I would zoom out and then realize that China has banned Facebook, Google, YouTube, Reddit, you name it. And these tech giants are doing just fine. China deciding to ban Bitcoin is not going to stop Bitcoin, crypto, or even blockchain. Or when I first started investing in crypto, I would see these massive swings in price. And of course, when the price is rising, I'm not complaining, but when the price began to drop, again, I was a newbie, I would freak out. But then, as I zoomed out and looked at the larger picture, I began to understand that in a smaller market, there will be larger price swings because of limited circulating supply. And when a price rockets up, there is a possibility where a price correction will happen. In fact, price corrections are actually good for the long-term life of the asset. So my lesson was that there's no need to get all worked up when volatility occurs. As the market grows and gets larger, like the traditional stock market, we will experience much less volatile price movements. But my bigger point is that crypto and blockchain is here to stay. Will Bitcoin remain the largest asset by market cap forever? I don't know. Will there be some large project that will get abandoned over time? Probably. Could there be new projects in the future that could overtake Bitcoin? Possibly. I don't know what will happen with individual projects or price activity for a token in the short run, or even a new regulation the government may put into play. But that is focusing on the micro view of the market. The bigger picture or the macro view is that blockchain is one of the most progressive inventions of our generation. And that technology has and will continue to impact our lives in ways we haven't even imagined yet. And the fundamentals behind crypto is solid. So far, it's the best solution to a broken financial system that should have collapsed numerous times already. And crypto opens the door to people in underdeveloped places everywhere so that they're able to claim their financial identity and participate in the economics of our world. Me personally, I'm in crypto for the long term or the macro. So I've decided not to be swayed by the day-to-day happenings in the market. Moving on. My 6th biggest crypto mistake to avoid is not knowing the differences in the types of coins in circulation. Okay, I'm going to unpack this further, but let me just say that I've seen people lose money by mistake over this, and I almost did myself, so it's important to get this. I also want to say that if you're planning on only using a centralized exchange like Coinbase, then you don't really need to worry about this. But if you want to use decentralized exchanges or, participate in DeFi, then this is critical information. So to lay the foundation, let's first look at Ethereum and Binance. Just like Bitcoin, these two properties have their own blockchain and network of property. And because they are separate blockchains, at the time of this video, they do not support each other's technology. So for example, if you have a wallet that only supports Ethereum-based assets, then you cannot send Binance-based funds to it. If you do, your funds could get lost. Again, let's say you set up a MetaMask wallet, and if you didn't know, MetaMask actually supports both the Ethereum and Binance network. But let's say you want to send BNB's tokens to it. Then you have to be sure that your wallet is connected to the correct Binance network. Here's where it gets even more confusing and where I've seen people mistakenly lose money. On the Ethereum blockchain, most apps are built utilizing the ERC20 token standard. So for example, Uniswap's Uni token is built on the Ethereum network. And even though we refer to the token as Uni or UNI, its type is an ERC20 token. So Uni tokens must be sent to wallets that support ERC20 tokens. Binance actually has two separate blockchains, Binance Chain and Binance Smart Chain. Like Ethereum, Binance has its own set of token standards. Binance Chain issues BEP2 tokens, and Binance Smart Chain issues BEP20 tokens. That's a mouthful. So again, for example, PancakeSwap's Cake token is a BEP20 token or a BEP20 token. This means that the Cake token can only be transferred and stored in a wallet that supports BEP20 tokens. I hope you're tracking. Now, again, where I've seen things get a little bit more complicated is when dealing with Binance's BNB token. There are two versions of BNB, the BEP2 version and the BEP20 version. And again, you need to have a wallet that supports the correct version. To better understand this, I'll give you a real life scenario. Let's say you want to buy a coin from PancakeSwap. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use your MetaMask wallet to connect to PancakeSwap. Now, you need to add some BNB tokens to your MetaMask wallet to make purchases. So you decide to use the BNB tokens that you have in your Binance.us account. The problem occurs when you try to send your BNB to your MetaMask wallet. The BNB tokens in your Binance.us account are BEP2 tokens, and your MetaMask wallet will only support BEP20 tokens. Now, I've been told that if you send tokens to unsupported wallets, then your transactions just won't go through or just simply fail. But I've known people who have lost money this way and just simply cannot recover their funds, meaning their funds are gone forever. The best option is to just avoid it altogether by sending your tokens to the correctly supported wallet. So my seventh and final crypto mistake to avoid is not staking my coins. Staking is something I overlooked when I first began my crypto journey, and when I first learned about it, I still didn't jump on it because of a huge misunderstanding. So if you're not staking, I'm going to explain why it's important and clear up the misunderstandings that I had. First of all, what is staking in crypto? Well, the simple definition would be staking is a way you could earn rewards on the crypto you currently hold. Think of it like a savings account or even like a certificate of a deposit, a CD at your bank. You add funds to an account and you earn interest on your money. Staking is similar. The technical definition is staking is the process of using your crypto to participate in validating transaction on a proof of stake blockchain. So, for example, Cardano is a proof of stake blockchain. So unlike Bitcoin, where miners validate transactions through a proof of work process, Cardano validators use their ADA, the Cardano token to validate transactions. And if you hold ADA in your portfolio, you can participate easily. The way you participate is by staking your ADA with Cardano, and you will begin earning rewards immediately. Now, I'm mentioning staking ADA, but there are literally hundreds of staking opportunities out there. One great resource I can share with you is stakingrewards.com. This website offers a list of all the current staking options available. Here, you can see the token, the current APY reward, and how much is currently being staked. You can check this list for tokens that you currently hold and for tokens you're thinking about picking up and see the potential reward you can earn. You will notice that some assets offer higher rewards than others, and some may be deemed riskier than others. But all in all, this is something you don't want to overlook. As I mentioned, when I first learned about staking, I just kind of brushed it off because of a few reasons. First, I had heard the word impermanent loss, which is a little complicated to explain, but basically means you could lose money. However, impermanent loss only pertains to yield farming, which is another way to earn crypto rewards, but does not come into play with staking. With staking, you do not lose on the value of your coins. You will also not lose out on the amount of coins you have, which was another concern of mine. Another concern was not being liquid. For example, if I staked ADA, but then decided I wanted to sell, I couldn't. This is simply not true. Although you're delegating your ADA, you retain ownership and you can remove delegation at any time. The truth of the matter is, I want flexibility, but I'm actually a long-term holder in most of my investments. I look for projects that have the potential to be around for the long haul. I've seen a bunch of my tokens, including ADA, hit new all-time highs and I didn't sell. So probably should have. So the reality I had to face, and I would challenge you to look at, is why not? Why not earn a reward regardless of the size as you hold these tokens? I mean, it's almost a no-brainer. Okay, so I know I called this my 7 biggest crypto mistakes, but I want to share with you a bonus mistake to avoid. And my bonus mistake is not utilizing groups. There is a whole crypto world out there, but in the world exist these little communities. And a mistake that an investor can make is to overlook those communities and go at investing on their own. Finding and being part of a community could offer you the advantage in raking in huge gains. There's just too much information out there for you to crunch it on your own. A community can help you directly or indirectly glean important information around a project and can be a great resource in understanding the complex nuances that can come with this type of technology. Also, I once read that in investing, someone always knows. And what that means is whether a major partnership just got inked or there's a delay in a rollout, the people closest to the project know, and information has a way of trickling down. Oftentimes, I've seen like newsworthy stories being discussed in social groups before even crypto news is aware of it. Now, there are different types of groups you can be a part of. Following Reddit threads, public Facebook groups, and public Discord groups are at the top of the list. You can read what others are saying and get some good timely information and get a sense of the sentiment around a project. Of course, there are paid groups and groups that require an invitation. I'm a little cautious of any group that you have to pay for, but invite-only groups are attractive. Lastly, I want to encourage you to consider forming your own group. This can be done through a platform, but one of my favorites is a group chat with your friends that invest in crypto. It's incredible what can be learned in that setting, and the added benefit is you get to win with your friends. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? The point is to utilize as many of your available resources as possible. The crypto world is huge, and it's easier to digest with the help of others. But I'd love to hear what you think. I mean, have you made any of these mistakes? Did I miss any? Please let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any questions about anything I shared, please leave them in the comments as well. And I would like to thank you for spending some time with me today. Your time is important. I hope you found some value. Thanks, and until next time.